guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with the Coach Dunbar Snackbar series, obviously coming out of NCAA 13. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this series, what I'm doing is I am starting off a coaching career as an offensive coordinator here for a one-star team, the Army Black Knights. And I'm going to try and work my way up here to see if I can become a head coach of a good team and see what I can do about leading them to victory. All right, so we're going up against Temple here in this game, and this is going to be a big game because this is going to be the chance that I have to be able to finalize my offensive strategy. For the first few games, I've been trying some different things out. I know this is horrible that I'm really late into the season, and just now I'm starting to put the final touches on my offensive scheme, but that's what happens when you have like no practice, no preseason games. You just hop into it. You're unfamiliar with the team. And it's been working very, very well. I mean, the last game against Rutgers, we came away with a pretty big win. Now, I do have to give a lot of credit, though, to my defense for really holding all of these teams here to some low numbers, just so that way, you know, if I'm making mistakes, I'm okay in the end. So the next game, we're going up against Navy, so it's going to be the big Army-Navy game, and that's going to be big not only because this is the biggest rivalry for Army, but also because from a recruiting standpoint, a good chunk of my recruits are going to be coming to this game. I wanted to save that towards the end of the season because, one, you know, for them to beat a rivalry game, I don't know if it gives them a boost or anything like that, but I'd rather have them come late to a rivalry game and, you know, I mean, I'd rather schedule it and have it not be the case than I don't schedule it and realize that rivalry games, if I win, does boost it all. And it also gives me some more time to be able to find out what's going to work for them and things like that. So to kind of answer some of your guys' questions too, because a lot of you are wanting to know how recruiting is going. At the end of the season here, I'll go ahead and I'll post a recruiting video just letting you know who I picked up, what my needs were, and things like that. But so far, we've had a lot of success. Speaking of success here, Maples with the touchdown here. Now, I've been able to strike a good balance of running and passing. Now, Madden, it's definitely a lot more passing than anything else here. So with NCAA, I kind of like this. This is a little refreshing here to be able to have a team who can run the ball. But a great block right there sets up that touchdown here, and it is tied at 7. Still in the first quarter here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but once the second season starts, which is going to be, of course, right after I finish the bowl game, because I will be participating in a bowl game, which I'm excited about. I'll kind of do a little bit more with recruiting and things like that, just letting you guys know what's going on. I got to find out, though, how I would want to do that, because I got to make it entertaining. And, you know, whenever I'm doing a recruiting, you know, week after week, it does get kind of boring. I'm just like, oh, my gosh, join me already. But I'm excited. I mean, draft class right now, we're in the 70s, which, you know, when you take a look at Army as a one-star team, you know, I'm at the pretty close to the halfway point of the schools here, and the quality of recruits I've been getting has been a lot better than what I have on my team right now. Like, there's a lot of one-star players, things like that. I've been recruiting a lot of 2-stars. I mean, a lot of 2-stars, and I think I might have one 3-star who is interested in me. So that's kind of good for the longevity of it, because the game has us estimated here in 4 years to be the last, like the worst team in the NCAA, which I don't think is going to happen here. Maples breaking a tackle, getting the first down. But yeah, like I said, I don't think that we're going to be last place. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to be with Army. The head coach for Army here he's on a 1-year contract. So at the end of the season, he may go somewhere else. That's where the coaching carousel part comes in, and we get to see who goes where. Now, if he does go, I don't know who they're going to offer the head coaching position to. But honestly, man, it's been because of the offense here that Army's been having so much success, and it's making him look good too. So he's got like a 98% job security rating right now. I'm only like in the 60s or something like that, but at the same time, he only has 1 year to be able to finish up his contract. I have 2. Sorry. Kind of had a little bit of a burp right there. I burped. Anyway, so working here with the pass, getting the touchdown here. That's going to make it 17-7 here for Army in the second quarter. So we've really been able to move the ball here against Temple. One of the things that I've noticed here is they leave the middle part of the field wide open. I mean, it's just crazy. It's insane how open the middle can be here. Look at that. So I'm going to keep going with this. If you guys don't stop it, I'm going to keep going with it here. That's just the name of the game. All right, so Temple able to get a field goal here, making it 17-10 here. So this is getting a little bit closer here than what I was thinking. But luckily, it's going the way I was hoping that it would. I mean, as long as I have the lead at the end of the game, I'm happy. So 3rd and 9 here for us. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so first down right there. I was a little worried about that here because I saw there was a defender who was starting to guard the middle part of the field. One of the things that makes that play so effective, I've noticed, is the defender has to decide, do I go and follow the tight end or do I go ahead and follow the fullback? A lot of times they're going to go with the tight end. So that works out for me here. Now trying to go deep with it here to Tucker, not able to hold on to it here. I really hadn't gone down the field too often here in this game, actually with this series. Actually with all the football games now that I think about it here, because I'm kind of at a disadvantage here with some of the games that I've been playing here, playing with bad teams. I got to do short, effective passes. Brown getting to the 6, maybe even the 5-yard line, depending on where that one is marked at. But gosh, this is great. We're tossing all over Temple here in this one. Maples breaking one tackle here, but getting to the 2-yard line here, making it 2nd and goal here. So we're going to go with another running play, and it works. This Western Michigan playbook is by far my favorite, and it works so well for the type of offensive scheme that I like to have. So I had to find plays that work well, but I'm glad that we've got something down here because I think that I could take this playbook to just about any single team as long as they're not an air raid team. Well, maybe even if they are air raid. And I think I can put a winning team together. I mean, this playbook is just phenomenal. I love the formations. I learned about it actually last year here when I was playing as Western Michigan for an online Dynasty. But I'm kind of glad that I figured that out. That was a big hit right there. He's down. So that was my 2nd string halfback who ends up going down. So I'll have my 3rd stringer in when my first one gets tired. That's one of the things about me recruiting here too. I need to have a lot of halfbacks. Just to be able to rotate them. I want to go actually with a 2 halfback scheme because I really don't use a fullback too much. I will every once in a while, but I'd rather have a power halfback instead of a fullback right here. So when I'm running this type of play, that time I go to the tight end, you can't hold on to it. But when I go ahead and I throw it to my fullback, I like having that additional speed here. So I just got to make sure I've got somebody who has good hands, who can hold on to the ball, because that's going to be huge for me here with the offensive scheme that I've tried to put together here. So I was lucky that one was not intercepted, but I got hit right as I threw it. And we're going to have to resort to a field goal right here. So 27-10 here after this makes it in between the uprights. Things are going good for us here in this game. Now, Temple is a better team statistically than us, but everybody expects us to win this one, so I'm not necessarily an underdog in this one. Maples not getting anywhere on that one here. So let's go back to the pass here since I could tell that Temple really has been able to piece together the Maryland I formation that I've been doing here. They kind of know what I'm going to be running when I do. One of the things that's nice about it, though, is if I go with a running play up the middle quite a bit, that's how you deflect a pass right there. That was pretty sweet. But, no, they figured out that, if I'm going to be going with, like, a run up the middle here, and you keep going with that, what they'll do is they'll scrunch together, like right here on the defensive line. And then I can go ahead audible to the outside. And I've got 3 lead blockers here, and that allows me to be able to get 10 yards right there. And a lot of times I can get some more than that, too. But now that Temple here, sorry, I played Rutgers last, and that was the last video that I had recorded for these guys. So I might have said Rutgers already. Whoops. Oh, well, I'm tired. I'm not going to go back and edit that one here if I have. You guys can forgive me on that one. But anyway, 2nd and 1 here. That's my 3rd string halfback in here. He's pretty quick, too. So I'm not necessarily too worried because, first off, my halfback's going to be back later on. Actually, he's out for the game here, but Steelman. Oh, dang it. I was trying to throw it away right there, too, but not enough time. Get up, Steelman. Get up. That was a huge, huge hit. Dodges one. But the other guy gets that big hit on him. And he falls right on his throwing arm here, too. Which, taking a look here, we got to see what happens to him. Man, he's grabbing that arm, too. Right at the elbow. But actually, it's a mild concussion, so he's out for the game. I don't know why you'd be pointing at your arm if it's a mild concussion. I don't know. Maybe it was hurting. I don't know. But it's a video game. I can't look too much into this here. But now you can see they're playing a lot shorter here, which means I can still go with this play. I just have to wait a little bit longer, so I have to rely on my offensive line here to be able to hold them. So, oh, that time they leave it wide open here for me. Break one tackle. Can't break another one here. Look at that. School receiving yards. I get that record here. And he's actually gotten the record, I think, the last 3 games because I've gone to him more and more and more. Here's Allen, one of my favorite wide receivers. He's a senior this year, so won't be seeing him too much longer. But defense going off sides here. Maples is able to get a lot of yards running the ball right here. So 2nd and inches could be... Yeah, it's going to be a first down either way. Do I want it at the 29 or the 21? Of course I want it at the 21. All right, so we're going to try and run to the outside right here. 1 good block, 2 good blocks, and that's another touchdown here for Army on the ground. So Maples has gotten, is that 3 touchdowns for him in this game? I think it is. So 33-10 here now. We've got a 23-point lead, of course. And in the 4th quarter, that's going to be very, very tough for Temple to come back here in this one. So that run here with, didn't work. It worked last time. So going on that run here in the shotgun formation. Works last time, not this time here. So we're going to have to go back to old trusty here. Go with that Maryland I formation here, which I pick up 3. But like I said, I mean, Temple really knows what's going down. So, all right, got to watch it here. Do I go with the tight end? Do I go with the fullback? Yep, I had to go with the fullback right there. They know when the pass is coming. That's the thing, too. I mean, defensive play calling has been actually really good for Temple. It's just one of those instances here where, yeah, you may know what's coming, but if I've got 3 lead blockers in front of me, as well as what's going on in the offensive line, there's really not too much that you can do unless you completely stack up on that other side. Temple trying to call some timeouts here to prevent me from running down the clock, which I'm definitely trying to do right now. And that's going to be their last one here. So 2nd and 4. This is going to be huge here. Now, this is a setup play. The last time I ran this play a few games ago, I got 2 interceptions off of it here. But this time, it works well for me. Nobody was even watching the fullback here, which is a surprise considering that he is the leader here for receiving yards in this game and probably even for the team. Maybe I should put a wide receiver at fullback here in the future. But anyway, now that we've got the first down here, we're just going to let time run down. Maples losing 1 on there, but that's not what's important. It's that the clock runs down. I don't want to go ahead and rub it in here against Temple or anything like that. So 1 second left on the play clock. I hike it. Oh, got some good yardage right there. If there's a chance for me to get into the end zone here, there's nobody in front of me, I'm going to do it. But I'm going to kneel the ball here, do the honorable thing, and this game goes to Army. So we advance to 9-2 on the season here. Not what I was expecting with Army, but like I said, with this playbook and my offensive scheme that I put together, I've really been able to utilize all of the strengths of Army, and it's been very, very tough for teams to be able to stop it here. So this has been a great season. We've got 2 games still to come. Army-Navy coming up next, and then we've got the all-important bowl game. Now, it looks like I'm playing in the Humanitarian Bowl right now. So, I don't know. We'll take a look here, and I'll show you guys how the season all plays out. Like I said, because after I play the last bowl game, I'll show you guys recruiting. I'll show you guys who won the Heisman, all that good stuff. So, don't worry, you guys. More, of course, to come with this here in the next few days. You guys are awesome. You know that. At least I hope you guys know that. Anyway, subscribe, you guys, if you haven't already. And you guys know I'm also on Facebook and Twitter if you guys want to know what's going on. But anyway, seriously, though, thank you, you guys. I really appreciate it. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.